The favourite was the last in, Islington. And Tiger Tail rearing in stall one. Frankie Dettori was screaming at the starter, but she jumped out on level terms with the others. Chorist was away well in the red jacket. Out very wide is the Irish filly Long Cress. Up the inside, the black with the white cap is ZZ Top as they cover the first furlong here. And Chorist is the leader, not really setting them alight though. A possibly unwilling leader, reluctant pace setter, and Long Cress now moves up on her outside to head them off. And it's Long Cress that injects some pace into the contest now. From Chorist in second, ZZ Top and Summitville, who's keen enough wide of Islington. Then 2 or 3 lengths to Tiger Tail, and Casual Look and Ocean Silk is last as they race past the 9-pole. Ocean Silk being about 8 lengths off the leader. Long Cress leads the way, not as far ahead as she was in the Irish Oaks last time. Chorist is second. ZZ Top is now off the fence in third. Islington getting a nice run through in 4th place behind her stable companion. Summitville wide, then the nose-banded Casual Look follows these. Tiger Tail on the fence, and finally Ocean Silk. Running past the 7 and on towards the 6 as they swing left-handed, and it's Long Cress in front here under Mick Cannan, leads by a length to Chorist in second place, and then the 2 stout fillies, ZZ Top wide of Islington, last year's winner. Tiger Tail is next up the inside of Summitville. Casual Look, the Oaks heroine, is one from last, and lastly Ocean Silk. About to turn for home then, and Long Cress is winding it up from Chorist in second place. In third is Islington going nicely, followed next out wider by ZZ Top as they run to the final half mile now down the straight. Summitville has been wide all the way, followed back in the pack by Tiger Tail. Casual Look work to do. ZZ Top struggling now, and Ocean Silk at the rear. Long Cress trying to stretch them out. Chorist is second, but here looking large on the outside is Islington with every chance. They're followed by Summitville and the French filly Tiger Tail, and Ocean Silk begins to burn down the outside, but Islington comes to take over. She comes swooping into the lead ahead of Chorist. Ocean Silk with a head bowed determined style is out wide, but Islington has got first run. Is Islington by 3 lengths to Ocean Silk as they run towards the final furlong. The favourites in front. Kieran Fallon picks up his whip now. Chasing all the way is Ocean Silk, and she won't give in second place. Summitville is third. It's getting quite urgent now for the leader Islington as Ocean Silk continues to gather her back, but Islington's going to hold on and win her second Yorkshire Oaks. Islington beats Ocean Silk. In third, Summitville. Close to fourth between Tiger Tail and Long Cress. Then ZZ Top. Back to Casual Look behind those, and Chorist, probably a non-stayer, finished a long way back in last place. Islington 11-8 on favourite. There'll be some blood down in the betting ring today. Those bookmakers are suffering. Islington, the odds-on winner, winning her second Group 1 Aston Upthorpe Yorkshire Oaks. This fine daughter of Sadler's Wells, who really came good in the second half of last season. Perhaps it'll be the same story this term, because in her first 2 runs this season she just looked a little bit below her best. Today she's travelled well all the way in the hands of Kieran Fallon. Got sweaty before the race, but saw it out much better. But a good run from the runner-up lads, Ocean Silk.
Yeah, she's run a smashing race, came from off the pace, didn't look as though she was in a going mood for a while. But this was a carbon copy of the first race with Akshar. Just got this filly settled into a nice position. She just took a bit of a tug for a while, but let her find her feet, let Long Cress and Chorist lead her into the straight, just began to wind her up slowly. And from here on in, there was just one brief moment you thought Ocean Silk might peg her back, but Kieran's strength just held her up together.
Absolutely, and full marks to all the stout camp, because they clearly thought about things. She wasn't happy in a cross noseband. They've presumably tried her at home in just an ordinary snaffle. As John said, she had a neck strap on. She relaxed enough to have something left at the end of the race, because if she pulled hard she wouldn't have done. A great effort by the second filly. John Gosden will be delighted with her, and Summitville runs on for third.
Islington touched even money in some 1 or 2 offices this morning on the course from 5 to 4 on, back down to 7 to 4 on, but came back late. Antics at the start, and the way she was sweating up returned. 11-8 on favourite Islington. Beats Ocean Silk at 18-1, 1-8, 18-1 Ocean Silk, with Summitville third at a pony 25-1, and Islington completes 130 double for Kieran Fallon and Sir Michael Stout after Akshar in the first. She's the 6th favourite in 12 runnings to win the Yorkshire Oaks Open to Older Fillies, the 3rd to go in the odds on after Amruna in 99 and User Friendly in 92. Sir Michael Stout also wins it for the 4th time after Islington last year, Patrishka in 2000 and Pure Grain in 95. He won it 4 times with other 3-year-olds, only Fair Celinia in 78. Islington 11 to 8 on, a huge loser for the Lairds.
Well, this filly's worth an absolute fortune. She won't be for sale. She runs in the colours of the Exors of the late